movie of the week, which was The Amazing Transparent Man, which of course came out in 1960, so two 60s movies. Has an approved rating, 58-minute runtime. Basically tells the story of a man is broken out of prison. He's a vault, I don't know what, cracker, I guess, and they break him out, and a gentleman wants him to steal some items, and he wants to build a invisible army because of reasons we'll get into. Has a 4.0 on IMDb, has a 40% on Tomato Meter, and a 16 from the audience score. Stars Douglas Kennedy, James Griffith. I don't know how Miss Chapman. How do you say her name? Margaret.
Margaret.
That's it. I don't know.
No,
anyway,
I don't
know. I'll go first since this was your film. I like some of the ideas in this movie. This was a perfect Sunday. I'm doing chores and I need something on in the background movie. There's two types of Sunday movies. There's your traditional black and white movies, and then there's your secondary Sunday movies,
right.
Which is I'm kind of busy right now, Sunday movies. And I watched this twice because I actually watched it, and then I watched the Mystery Science Theater episode where they riffed on it, and I didn't understand the main villain's motivations,
right?
Like the invisible zombie army or whatever you want to call it. I didn't get that. I kind of wish she would have just been a mobster who wanted to steal some money. I did like some of the way they used the invisible character, like when he went invisible and then he immediately started punching the crap out of the guy, and he knew that he had the advantage, and he kind of turned the situation on that. I like that, but I don't know. What did you think?
Well, it was like it was two different movies.
Yeah.
It was like there was a bad, a mobster movie,
yeah,
bank robbery movie, and then an Invisible Man movie going on. They tried to kind of combine them, and it didn't work. I mean, it just didn't make a whole lot of sense. I really feel like it was just two different scripts they put in together because budgets. Yeah, it wasn't much. Luckily, it was short, so it kept my attention for as long as it needed to. But it was unsatisfying.
I think the biggest flaw in this movie was the villain because, like I said, I didn't understand his motivations, and I didn't understand why everyone. I mean, they made it like, oh, he was blackmailing everyone, but I just didn't get why they feared him.
No. Yeah, I didn't get that either. Why he had any power.
Yeah.
And the scientists that just random and this, I don't know, everything was just kind of weird.
Yeah. I liked the bank robbing idea of what they were doing with the Invisible Man. I wish they would have leaned into that more.
I think they did that I feel like they did that in a Superman episode from the original Superman show back in the 50s.
Mm-hmm,
pretty sure there was a person that could go invisible or go through walls or something that was stealing stuff out of the vaults. I don't know why that rings the bell, but yeah, it just and then the daughter kidnapped and held, and it was just like I didn't really get. There was unnecessary stuff. They actually could have slimmed it down a little bit.
Yeah,
and just made it pretty standard. Here's this guy does this. We need him to do this. We can make him invisible and do it, and I'll do it. And I don't want to do it, and kill him and be done. There you go. Moving on.
So this movie was shot back to back with Beyond the Time Barrier, which I believe I've watched actually, and the combined those two movies shooting schedule was 2 weeks.
And it showed.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think of the? This kind of goes into my issue with this era in some respects, this era of movies, both with this movie and with the last movie, which is at the end, like the end of Planet of Vampires, they had to like explain everything.
Right.
Like they had that, all right, for 3 minutes, I'm going to tell you everything you just watched and the moral lesson you were supposed to learn.
Right.
And then here it was the professor looking at the screen going, well, what would you have done? I just
Well,
I
let's
don't know
remember
if I
the
like that genre.
people in the 40s, 50s, 60s were stupid. So, I mean, we had to explain movies. I mean, let's remember that the entire population was completely freaked out by Psycho, which is one of the dullest, most unimaginative, and not scary movies of all time. So these people weren't too bright as far as I was concerned. So I think we had to explain things to them.